നമസ്കാരം. CPI ദേശീയ നേതാവ്, ദേശീയ സെക്രട്ടറി D.Raja, കൃത്യമായി പറഞ്ഞാൽ തമിഴ്നാട് സ്വദേശി ദൊരൈസ്വാമി രാജ ഇന്ന് നമ്മളോടൊപ്പം. എന്താണ് ദേശീയ രാഷ്ട്രീയത്തിൽ ഇടതിൻ്റെ പ്രസക്തി? എന്താണ് ഈ തിരഞ്ഞെടുപ്പിൻ്റെ പ്രത്യേകത? ജനങ്ങളുടെ മുമ്പിൽ ഉള്ള വെല്ലുവിളി എന്തൊക്കെ? D.Raja തിരുവനന്തപുരത്ത് വെച്ച് അദ്ദേഹത്തെ കണ്ടു. അദ്ദേഹവുമായി ഒരു ഹ്രസ്വമായ സംഭാഷണം. നമസ്കാരം. Comrade Raja, this election is quite important for the people of the country, for Kerala, for the South. How do you assess the relevance of this election?
As you said, the 2019 elections to the Lok Sabha are very critical for India and its future. In fact, the verdict will prove that we have to go for another tryst with the destiny of the nation. Because for the past 5 years, what we have been witnessing is grave assault on the constitution of the country, attack on the foundations of our democratic republic, attacks on the foundational values of our republic, secularism, federalism, justice to all sections of our society. So these elections are not just one election comes, goes, one government goes, other government comes. No, this is going to decide the destiny of the nation in the coming days, and whether the country will be safe, democratic republic will be safe, upholding all its values of secular democracy, federalism, social justice to all people, or the country will become a theocratic state on the basis of divisive, sectarian, communal, fascist ideology of the BJP RSS combined. That is how these elections become very, very critical and crucial for the future of the nation as a whole.
ഒരു വശത്ത് കോൺഗ്രസ്, which is not in alliance with many of the parties, regional parties. In UP, SP-BJP campaign is very powerful. It can challenge the BJP head on. നേരിട്ട് BJP നേരിടാനുള്ള ശേഷിയുണ്ട്. SP-BSP കമ്പയിൻ. പക്ഷേ കോൺഗ്രസ്സിന് SP-BSP കമ്പയിനുമായിട്ടൊരു ബന്ധമുണ്ടാക്കാൻ പറ്റിയിട്ടില്ല. കോൺഗ്രസ് hasn't been able to forge an alliance with this campaign. And similarly, right in Delhi, the capital city of India, Congress has failed to make an alliance with APP, Aam Aadmi Party, AAP. But Congress is fighting the BJP head on in 6 states. So these are all problems that could pave hindrance before the unity of the opposition.
There are two issues which you have raised. One, the role of Congress. The other one, what will happen in the future?
Post elections.
Post elections. So first, as far as Congress is concerned, our party CPI, CPM, we have been telling the Congress, we have told the Congress party should be more realistic and accommodative to other secular democratic parties. For instance, in Tamil Nadu, the credit should go to DMK.
Yes.
DMK conducted itself in a magnanimous way,
Yes.
Giving 10 seats to Congress. That includes Puducherry also.
Puducherry, yeah.
And it has accommodated both the communist parties and other regional parties. There, the secular democratic front headed by DMK, has emerged as a strong combine which could reach out to the people and win their confidence. That's what I find. But the same Congress didn't pursue such a line in Andhra or in Telangana.
Yes, of course.
Only in Orissa, some understanding could be possible, Congress and some left parties.
Yes.
But in other place, you mentioned Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh, SP, BSP, RLD, they formed a combine. It is a formidable combine.
Course.
There they left 2 seats
For the Congress.
with no contest understanding for the Congress. Congress could have reciprocated. Even Congress could have asked for a couple of seats more.
Could have negotiated.
Negotiated. But how far Congress negotiated with SP, BSP leadership, I can't say. But what we see, there is no understanding.
No understanding,
So,
they are contesting in all seats,
and,
Congress.
Congress contesting all seats, again it is unrealistic. Unrealistic, I must say. They must be more objective in assessing the situation. All said and done, SP, BSP coming together means the coming together of OBCs, SCs, STs,
Muslims.
minorities. I am not talking in terms of religion or caste. I am talking about the socially oppressed sections, marginalized sections. They are coming together, and they are putting up a very strong resistance to BJP. And if at all BJP is going to be contained and defeated in Uttar Pradesh, it is because of SP, BSP, RLD
Yes, of course.
combined. This Congress should have taken note. Even when last time Gujarat assembly elections were held, we told Congress should reach out to other secular democratic parties, even though they are small. There is a real possibility of defeating BJP. Congress didn't listen. So what happened in Gujarat is there to see, seen by everybody. So what I am trying to say, Congress party being a pan-Indian political party should have been more realistic, more objective in assessing the situation in each state, and accordingly it should have taken position to be accommodative and acceptable to all other parties. That Congress has not done. This one part. Second part, in the post-election situation, what we understand, people will give a decisive vote against BJP and its allies.
Yes.
And we are going to have a possibility of an alternative government. How that coalition will emerge, that one has to wait and see, because as far as left parties are concerned, we want all secular democratic parties to come together, and the leadership question or the preparing common minimum agenda for the governance, all will have to be taken up, discussed collectively, and a consensus must emerge so that people are not disappointed, because people are hoping and they are voting with a great hope and expectation that this government should go, which is destroying the country, which is destroying the secular fabric of our society. A new government should come and which should protect the interests of the people and the country.
Congress should have learned from the experiments that Kerala has undertaken over the years, the experiments with United Friends. It's successfully, Congress on the one side, the CPM on the other side, they are leading two friends, and it has been a successful experiment for years. Why do you think that the Congress leaders in Kerala have not been able to teach their high command how to cobble together, stitch together a united front at national level.
No,
UPA 1, of course, UPA 2 is there, it's there in the history.
no, one must give salutes to the people of Kerala, because Kerala is one state. BJP could not have a foothold, and could not have any representation in parliament. Even in Tamil Nadu, the adjacent state,
Yes.
BJP could manage to piggyback on regional parties,
yes.
either DMK or ADMK in the past, and they could manage to win 1 or 2 seats in the past. In Tamil Nadu also, but in Kerala it never happened. So that makes me feel very
Proud.
happy, proud and happy, and one should give salutes to the people of Kerala.
Yes, your party CPI is a prominent ally in the left front.
Definitely, this is what the Congress leadership should have
learn.
Understood.
Yes.
Moreover, even in the history of India, post-independent history of India, the one-party rule was broken only in Kerala.
Yes.
1957, the Congress government was defeated, and this was the beginning of challenging the one-party rule, and it happened in Kerala first. Then only 67 you have change of governments in 8 states. Then after 77 you have change of government at Delhi itself, coalition government. Since then we are having coalition governments one after another. Congress should learn this political history of the country, how people are aspiring to move forward through their own experiences and through their own collective wisdom. Congress party down the line fails to understand this part of history and the people's collective wisdom. And in Kerala, why the Congress party should take such a position? There are several issues. Even Prime Minister comes and speaks on Sabarimala. That's what one should take.
Yeah.
Whether he stands on the side of Supreme Court or whether he accepts the verdict of the Supreme Court or opposes, he must make it clear to the people. In the same way, Congress. What is the stand of Congress? Even Mr. Rahul Gandhi has spoken in multiple ways.
Yes.
One in Delhi, one in Kerala.
Different stands.
And different positions he has been taking. That is where Congress party still has to overcome certain weaknesses, and the Congress party, I don't know whether it is for the Congress leadership, because Nehru was our first Prime Minister, and Nehru tried to see that the Indian state remains a welfare state.
Yes.
But after that, Congress drifted from Nehruvian policies and positions, and now Indian state has emerged as a neoliberal state. From welfare state, it has transformed into a neoliberal state. Congress also contributed to this process, Indian state becoming neoliberal state, and all these welfare measures are being given up. So what I understand, the Congress party is in an ideological political crisis. When it comes out of that crisis, what will be the Congress party, character of a Congress party, we will have to wait and see. Mr. Rahul Gandhi, being the president of that party, he has many views or many new ideas, and I hope he thinks, but at the same time one has to stand on the ground,
Yes.
and how these ideas can be applicable to the given situation, concrete situation that prevails in India. That's what Congress party should think over.
Left has been accusing the Congress of following the same pattern of economic policy followed by the BJP. They are on the same page.
No, it is true when
It's true. But, I'm trying to ask you the question. In this election, they have come out with some ideas, which I think they might have borrowed from the left kitty, like 72,000 rupees say a year for all unemployed for poor people, unemployment scheme, things like that. Do you think that it is
yeah,
acceptable?
no, the point is when the neoliberal policies were introduced, when Dr. Manmohan Singh was finance minister and Mr. Narasimha Rao was prime minister, we all fought against these policies. In fact, left went on the streets organizing people in the form of civil disobedience movement. And those days, Comrade Surjit was General Secretary of CPM, Comrade Indrajit Gupta was General Secretary of CPI. We all quoted arrest in Delhi, we were in Tigar jail, it all happened. After that, there were many experiments. United Front government came. During that time, we talked about economic development with social justice. Then when UPA 1 came, there because of left, I can say because I was also part of that coordination committee and I was part of framing the common minimum program. So the Rural Employment Guarantee Act,
Yes.
Forest Rights Act, Right to Food Act, Right to Information Act, all such progressive legislations were brought and enacted.
I think Sonia Gandhi took the series of lessons from you people
No,
left.
that is, she listened.
Yes.
Because I remember one occasion when Manmohan Singh government decided to go for disinvestment of bill, we left protested, and in fact we refused to attend one or two meetings of the coordination committee. Then the matter went to Madam Sonia Gandhi. She understood the concerns of the left. She asked the government to put it on hold. Then later on we started attending the meetings. This is part of history. What I am trying to say now Mr. Rahul Gandhi speaks about providing 72,000 rupees to every citizen. It is like a poverty alleviation scheme.
Yes.
And on this we must take note what Thomas Piketty has
Yes.
commented, because all these ideas emerge from
His side.
the writings of
Piketty.
Thomas Piketty. And even when I reacted to this scheme, I said this nyay, what they say, should not be substitute for job creation, and
Yes.
it should not be implemented at the cost of existing welfare schemes.
Yes.
Exactly the same thing Piketty has said. If you have to implement such a scheme, you will have to substantiate and support. You must have supporting schemes, how to create jobs, how to create livelihood, all those things. So one thing, whether Congress party regrets for its earlier policies which led to unprecedented inequality in the country, because BJP one can understand, because what Mr. Modi said, sabka saath sabka vikas, it is nothing but a rhetoric, and in practice Modi Sarkar has become corporate Sarkar. It is government of corporate houses, government for the corporate houses, and Modi government is serving the interests of corporate houses only. And I don't need to take this time to explain why he went for Rafale deal in such a brazen manner, promoting, patronizing one corporate house, letting down the public sector undertaking. It is Modi who went aggressively on neoliberal paradigm of economic development, dismantling planning commission, constituting Niti Aayog, which proposes the sale of all public sector undertakings, even making the public services like education, health, housing, all being privatized. So this is a dangerous situation. Now Mr. Rahul Gandhi has started thinking about poverty alleviation and bringing new scheme.
Do you think that he is slightly tilting towards left?
No,
As
that
Jawaharlal Nehru was?
no, that because during our interactions we used to tell, because earlier it is left only which talked about jobless growth.
Yes.
When they were tom-tomming GDP growth and economic growth.
There is no job.
Left pointed out it is jobless growth. Then later on at one point of time left said, even I myself pointed out, it is job loss, no growth. So neither job nor growth, it is job loss and no growth.
See.
So now Congress party also, yes, Mr. Manmohan Singh once said it is
Yes.
job loss growth.
Yes, yes.
And I question that growth also.
Aggressive campaign unleashed by the BJP. It's they have aggressive. They are pursuing an aggressive politics. They grab power and they use that power for their own growth. So, but you cannot. You seem not capable of matching them, because when there is a government, when there is an election, if they are short of a few MLAs or MPs, they have a mechanism to overcome that. They grab the rule. You are nowhere near the power because you are not aggressive.
I agree, you have a point, because ever since Mr. Modi became Prime Minister, RSS and Sangh Parivar outfits have become quite aggressive and have become quite aggressive to push their agenda. We must defeat BJP and we must save the country, save the constitution, and we must think of providing a viable alternative to the people of this country, and it is possible if secular democratic forces agree to it, and left is playing its historic role in mobilizing the secular democratic parties and forces, and left understands the seriousness of the situation, the challenges before the people and the country, and that is where left has been always consistent in fighting the communal fascist forces without any compromise, and left is the vibrant force inside parliament and outside parliament, and in that context only we question the short-sightedness of Congress party. Why did they bring Mr. Rahul Gandhi to Wayanad? Because he, after all, he is national president.
Yes.
If some Tom, Dick, Harry in Congress party in Kerala fights, that's another thing. And bringing Mr. Rahul Gandhi, pitting him against left parties, what political message that Congress wants to convey to the country?
Yes.
And what is the politics? What is the logic? And even Mr. Rahul Gandhi feels embarrassed. He says he will not utter a word against CPM or left. But the local Congress leaders are all accusing left and the LDF leaders.
Thank you very much, Comrade Raja. All the best to you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much.